Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here, coming to you from a train yard that we're not supposed to really be at, but I think we're safe on this side. I have my coffee, I'm being safely guarded by caffeine on the opposite side of the region we're not supposed to be at, this train yard, here on this happy Sunday morning in Vancouver, Canada. It's my second channel, daily blog channel. It's the Daily Woo, graffiti, to graffiti and coffee on the Daily Woo. I just woke up, as you can tell, there's still sleep in my eyes. My voice has not quite acclimated to the morning Vancouver foggy weather around here, but I have my coffee that I just got right over there at Starbucks. That Starbucks coffee might not seem important to you and I, but it is in, I can't even talk. Let me drink some more coffee. It is in the peripheral vision of a famous 80s movie. That's Starbucks right there. It wasn't there when the movie was filmed in 1984, but it's there now, and I'm going to show you one of the filming locations from one of the movies from my childhood, a fantasy, sci-fi comedy, great family film known as The Neverending Story. Whoa, it's the Neverending Story. Here's a spoiler. It ends. That's my spoiler for the day. The movie actually ends, which is weird why it's called The Neverending Story, but if you've never seen it, you should definitely check out The Neverending Story. It's definitely a great 80s movie. Good for the whole family, good for the heart, good for the soul. And right here are the filming locations of one of the classic scenes that if you've seen the movie, it's going to be lodged in your head forever. Falkor, that crazy flying dragon, he flew in right over that train yard. Basically, if you remember, at the end of the movie, Bastian was on top of Falkor, flying around, and Falkor was going to grant him some wishes. What do you want to wish for? Falkor started whispering in his ear. Falkor gave this crazy laugh like, that was kind of the laugh. That's the Falkor laugh. It's getting loud out here. Basically, Falkor granted him a wish, and his wish was to go back and scare the living snot out of the bullies that scared him at the beginning of the movie. Remember at the beginning of the movie, the bullies chased him down the roads of Vancouver, Canada. He went into a bookstore where he got the book, which started the whole conglomerate never-ending story. So really the bullies were to think about this. The bullies were to think, not think. Bullies don't think. Bullies never think. They always just bully. There's no thinking when it comes to bullying. But basically the bullies were to thank for the never-ending story. But at the end, he got his payback back by chasing the bullies right down that road. Right over this way. On YouTube, if you look up Falkor Flies or look up Neverending Story Bullies, just type that in the search bar. You can see the clip from the movie that I'm referring to. The clip starts off, Falkor flies right over there, right over the trains. You can see the bullies actually walking down the road. This is the exact shot right here. Now if you look in the shot, the bullies are standing right in the middle of the road. And you can actually see these little black little things right there, these weird looking obstacles right above my Starbucks coffee. You can see those in the shot. You can also see these lights right above my coffee. Those lights and those lights are all in the shot. The bullies are right here in the middle of the road. So basically Falkor and Bastian would have flew in laughing hysterically, going to scare the bullies, and they would have ran straight down that way to the alley where the dumpster was. They jumped in the alley, they jumped into the dumpster to get away from Falkor. They were afraid of Falkor. I would be afraid of a dragon. Have you ever seen a flying dragon before? And if you did, would your only hideaway be to jump into a dumpster here in Vancouver? I don't know if I'm going to jump in the dumpster or not, but who knows? The mood might hit me, and maybe I will. Oh, by the way, here's the steam clock right here. You can actually see this in the movie too, just for a split second. Peripheral vision steam clock. Okay, I'm crossing the road. I shouldn't be crossing in the middle of the road like this, but it's Sunday and there's not a lot of traffic out here. So we're passing the steam clock. The bullies would have ran straight up this road. Basically, the camera angle comes over this way, and all you see is this side of the road. You can see some businessmen in the movie dropping their suitcases and their bags in fear of Falkor, running right along here. You can see some people standing over here with a look of craziness that they're seeing a flying dragon right along here. And basically they ran into that alley right here above my coffee. I'm using my coffee as a pointer tool. I should be using it to drink, but I'm using it as a pointer tool. Okay, so right over here, that's the alley. Now when you watch the clip on YouTube, you'll see the bullies running right down this road, right over the top of that sewage grate right there. And you see these little brown boards that are on the windows right there? Those are actually still there. 1984 was when the movie was filmed. They are still there. They ran right down that alley. Let's go take a look. This is awesome. I'm totally fanboying out right now. So they ran right down here, the bullies, 3 bullies. There comes Falkor. Falkor's coming in right around there. Listen, the clock's going off. The clock's making noise. Oh, I think we missed it. I think it's 9:15 Vancouver, Canada time. Every 15 minutes it does a little toot of steam, and that's what it just did. Okay, let's go into this fantastic never-ending story alleyway. This is so awesome. Now, if you're watching this and you've never seen the movie, you're going to think, Adam is psychotically crazy to be up this early in Vancouver, Canada, walking around in the coldness and the dewness and the fantasticness. But if you have seen the movie, you're going to recognize this. And of course, you're going to recognize this here. You can see this behind it. Here comes Falkor swinging in, laughing. I don't know how Falkor laughed, but it doesn't matter, because as long as you're laughing and you're getting revenge on bullies, it's okay. It's a never-ending story. Okay, look at this. Look up here. Look. Look at this. I'm not sure what that is. Some kind of like Space Needle here in Vancouver. But when Falkor comes in, you can see that. You can see this building behind him. I'm not even kidding. Look up the YouTube clip. Falkor flies, getting revenge on the bullies, the never-ending story. Whoa, 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 whoa. The bullies are running in. You can see them run right over the top of that, right there, that sewage grate. They're running right down here. Man, this is awesome. They're running like crazy, running, running, running. You can see all of these in the shot. Falkor coming in. We actually have a homeless man is right over near where the dumpster, where the children and the bullies jumped in to get away from Falkor. As far as I can tell, it was right here at the end of this little window area. I'm not 100% sure. Whoa, what was that noise? There was some wacky noise. An air conditioner just came on. But here comes Falkor. Falkor doesn't need air conditioning because he grants wishes. Bully revenge wishes. Okay, I'm feeling a little wacky and a little crazy. But anyway, here comes the big dragon. Leave some comments down below if you think I got this spot right. But right here at the end of this little region, Falkor the dragon comes down here. The bullies are running right in here. As far as I can tell, the dumpster was right here. Right here is where the dumpster was. Right at the end of this little area was the dumpster. Bullies jumped in. There was a shot and an angle right here against this wall. So the bullies would have peeked their head out of the dumpster. Put my coffee down. The dumpster would have been right here. There's a dumpster down there. This dumpster would have been moved up this way. Facing that way, bullies would have jumped out. That's basically where it was, right here. The never-ending story. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's the never, you should sing with me. It's the never-ending story. Oh man, I should have probably drank this coffee about 15-20 minutes earlier. I would have been more coherent and more active, less stuttering, less weirdness, less drooling and excitement, but more fanboydom here in the alley of the Neverending Story. A classic 80s movie, one of my favorite 80s family films. Yes, there's a dumpster. Let's get this close to this. I'm not sure if they actually use one of the dumpsters here in Vancouver. They might have. Of course, there's a lot of homeless out here that dig through the dumpsters. They actually keep them locked up. A lot of these dumpsters are locked up because there's a lot of flying dragons around here, and we don't want people digging through here looking for what am I trying to say? Looking for bullies that might be homeless. I don't know. Maybe bullies become homeless. That might be the moral of the story. If you're a bully, you might end up homeless, unless that's your choice. Maybe you want to be a homeless bully here in the city of Vancouver. Look at this thing. Leave some comments about this. What is that? Can you see it with the glare? What is that? Totally in the movie, totally in the shot. Look up the clip, Falcor Flies. Also, check down below for my t-shirts at TheDailyWoo.spreadshirt.com. And remember, if you subscribed up here and up here, I will be seeing you tomorrow. I definitely will. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, The Daily Woo, and Adam the Woo. I'm in Canada for about another week. I'm going to do lots of Canadian things. The Canadian things. I'm pretty excited. I'm going to let you guys go. Have a great Sunday. Hope you're having a great weekend. Hope you love movies as much as I do. The Neverending Story. That's the Neverending security guard.